a dramatic finish to the month of August because if you have a look at the frontline indices, both the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank managed to gain for the third straight month. This is despite the fact that both these indices had quite a bit of rough closing towards the end of the month as well. In particular, yesterday's session where the market actually declined quite substantially. The Nifty posted its worst single day decline since 18th of May, while the Nifty Bank posted its worst decline that we had since 27th of July. And similar was the case with the broader market indices, the Nifty Midcap as well as the small cap indices. Despite closing about 3 months higher in a row, those two indices also managed to decline quite substantially. For the midcap index, it was the worst day that we saw since 18th of May, while for the small cap index, it was 23rd of March that it clocked its worst day of decline as well. But what's ahead in the September month? Let's have a look at the seasonality pattern that the market has actually followed. And there is one singular pattern that has emerged from looking at the data, which is that September on a historical basis has been a gloomy month. Let me take you through some of the returns that have been generated from the market for the frontline indices, the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank. Both of them have declined about 1 to 1.5% in the last 5 years on an average basis during the month of September itself. The Nifty has declined 4 times out of the last 5, while the Nifty Bank has declined 3 out of the last 5 times. Similar is the case for the Nifty Small and the Mid Cap indices. They have declined about 2.5 to 3.5% each, and both of these indices have managed to decline 3 out of the last 5 times in September. And if you have a look at some of the sectoral indices that we have, there has not been much here in terms of the gainers as well, but a lot of sectors have shown you downside momentum as far as September is concerned. The Nifty PSU Bank on a 5-year average basis has declined over 7% and has declined about 4 times out of the last 5. Similarly, the Nifty Realty, the Nifty Infra and the FMCG pack, those have managed to decline about 3% each during the month of September on an average basis in the last 5 years. And the Nifty Pharma and Metal Index have declined about 2% each in the last 5 years as well. Now, I looked at some of the other stocks as well, and if I classify those stocks first into sectoral baskets, what I have observed is all of the sector indices or all of the sectors that these stocks belong to, those have declined in the month of September itself. Starting off with communications and energy space, while you have the consumer discretionary, financials, healthcare and the consumer stable space, these basket of stocks have declined more than 10% each during the month of September itself, while you have industrials, materials and technology, which has declined about 9.5%, and the utility space also a little less than 7% decline on an average basis. On one hand, you have only 9 stocks that have managed to advance in each of the last 5 years during the month of September. Not many notable names except for AIA Engineering and Deepak Nitrite, which caught my eye. But on the flip side, the downside, that is, there's a lot of large cap stocks that have not performed exactly well during the month of September itself. And starting off with Piramal Enterprises, 12.5% decline on an average basis in the last 5 years. While from the banking space, you have Union Bank, Bank of India and SBI, the index heavyweight that features in this list, along with the odd Bosch and BHEL that have also managed to decline in each of the last 5 years during the month of September. But overall, safe to say that it's been gloomy as far as September is concerned.